Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are playing more American Truck Simulator. Today is also Christmas Eve, and so with the help of the World of Trucks holiday event, we're going to be delivering some presents. Now, if you wanted to do this as well, the event's been going on for a little over a week, and I think it's going to be going on until the 15th of January. But you have to go to the World of Trucks website and make an account. Then, at least if you own the game through Steam, you have to tell the World of Trucks website, this is the Steam account that I want to attach to my World of Trucks account. Then you just log into your World of Trucks account through American Truck Simulator itself, which I've already done. Now, I'll explain what I know of the Christmas event once we actually get going, but first we need to make our truck, we need to make it look appropriate for the kind of delivery we're going to be doing today. Up here in the left corner, you'll see an alert that says new upgrades available. Each time you go up in level with your profile, it's going to unlock new stuff that you can do to your truck. So you click that, and it shows you all of the different new stuff for the different vehicles. So what I want to do is set the GPS to the nearest shop, because in order to upgrade or change the customization of your vehicle, you actually have to physically drive your truck to a repair shop. Now we are still at the rail yard, and it has begun to rain. But when we're in the cabin, it actually looks like it has begun to snow.
Drive safe.
Alright, so which of these buttons was my wipers? There we go. It's actually raining / snowing pretty heavily, so let's kick those a little brighter. Make sure our headlights are on. Turn off the parking brake, put it into drive, and let's take a look. We're going to be basically leaving this place from the direction we first entered, which means way over here on the left. Actually, you know what? I think we're supposed to be leaving through the right-hand side of this little guard shack. And I think we're supposed to be going straight here.
Get ready to turn right.
Alright, good.
Turn right.
It is a little more difficult to drive when it is raining or snowing. The snow is obviously part of the winter... Ooh, Jesus. Don't pull out into traffic. Part of the winter weather mod itself. We should have enough time to go here.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Alright. Christ, it is actually very difficult.
Left.
It is very difficult to see right now. And thankfully, it allows us to take a left, even though there was nobody at the intersection needing to take that left. There's a lot of intersections near where I live where if there is not a car in the left-hand turn lane at a light, then the light sometimes completely skips over that aspect. A little bit still. I don't think we have to skirt the highway. Yeah, that's a separate road. Alright. So where is the actual repair bit? It looks like the far end on the left. There's the way station, so we should be able to slip in back here. Yeah, that is the that's the icon for the weigh station. So if I had a delivery and needed to weigh the truck, it would be at this area. But to customize or repair your vehicle, you just drive into this marker. Alright. We shouldn't need to service the vehicle, but I'll take a look anyway. Yeah, we haven't really driven... It says we've damaged our truck a very tiny amount. As you drive it, even if you don't drive into things, your vehicle is going to start to wear out. I believe it's mostly in the tires, but it does look like it would be just a small amount of money in order to repair what little damage has happened from our first delivery. Then we can configure our truck. So what we want to do is go to the paint jobs. And nice, we have enough money. All right. I had thought this paint job would be somewhat appropriate, at least. It's got the Merry Christmas there. It's got a wreath on the back, though we're probably not going to see that very often. And we have a crazy Santa head on the hood of our truck. There are some other options. I believe I got all of... Yeah, see the Christmas or the Santa face? All of these I got from purchasing the Christmas paint job DLC on Steam. It's a Halloween one. This one I'm not a big fan of just because it's an extremely light blue. And this one... Oh wait, no, this one I got from another event, I think. Where are the other Christmas heads? Oh, it scrolled too far. Yeah, there's also the giant X-Mobile. But yeah, we're going to go with Red Freighter. So, actually, while we're here... Nice. Okay, so we can actually upgrade to a 6x4, which I believe means before the 6x2, it was these wheels here were touching the ground, but they weren't being supplied with any power from the engine. I think a 6x4 means that now these are going to help with the power, which is seriously going to help our heavy cargo capability. We cannot upgrade our engine or transmission. We could mess with the tires if we really wanted to. Oh, that's the chrome. Ooh, nice. We can actually... That's kind of hideous, but sure, we'll go with it. We're gonna go with... Wait a minute. 37,000. Where'd all that come from? Oh, right, because of the 6x4. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna skip out on the 6x4 for now. Because if we didn't, then we would end up needing to take out another loan. I don't think there's too much more. Yeah, we could add some hood mirrors. Sure, let's do that. But yeah, I don't want to mess with the tires just yet, and it doesn't look like there's a whole lot else we can do. So yes, let's confirm that order. And my wheel just spun itself to the left for some reason. Alright, so let's center that thing out again. Is it centered? Yes. Alright, so now the way to do a actual Christmas delivery for the event is you go to the job market, and now you can select external contracts. Complete World of Trucks delivery contracts using your own equipment. A record of these deliveries is stored to your World of Trucks profile. So the profile will actually keep track of how many things you've delivered and like how much tonnage and all that kind of stuff. There's like achievements you can get on the profile itself. You can take screenshots and then post them to your profile so other people can see, and I guess if enough people like them, they might use your screenshots as like loading screens in the game. But we want to go to external contracts. It's going to synchronize our progress with the World of Trucks website. We still want to select Yakima, which I'll explain that deliveries to the next star thing in a bit. But we have a couple of options, and I think we're going to go with this one. It's a fairly small... Wait, where's the weightage? 43.5. That might be a bit heavy, but we have plenty of time to do it. It's going to get us a lot of money, too, which is very nice. But all of these external contracts are things that every other player in the game also has access to. So if you end up being in a location and it doesn't have any Christmas-related deliveries, then you can just go to like another nearby town or maybe wait a while and there might be some deliveries that show up. But we're going to take the gifts delivery from Yakima, Washington up to Grand Coulee, which I believe I've heard in reference to a Grand Coulee Dam, but I'm not sure. So, begin delivery, which is going to place this gifts trailer somewhere nearby in the world. And just like with the freight market, we're going to have to drive over to it and pick it up. And hopefully it's not going to be raining for too much longer, or quote-unquote raining, because stuff like snow and weather effects other than rain aren't actually part of the game. And of course... Oh no, it looks like it's from Walbert, so it's actually very close to where we are now.
Okay, here we go.
Close that up. Bring us back to... So we have 119 gallons of fuel left. That'll get us 793 miles. Which is fine, because... where's... let's go to F6. Where's the part that tells me how far away our delivery is? Oh, right now it's just telling us it's 3 miles until we get to the actual tractor itself. So let's turn on our wipers, turn on our headlights. Oh, have the game lag on us a little bit. Put it into drive before we start hitting the gas.
Recomputing.
You don't have to recompute. I just need to get out of the parking lot before you start telling me directions.
Finding a new route.
Jesus Christ, woman. Let me get to the road first. Alright, so... basically just need to head back up the way we came. Oh, I really... Oh, there we go. Even faster. I really hope the snow stops soon.
Get ready to turn right.
Right should be very soon. Here we go.
Turn right.
And then it looks like our delivery is going to be on the right side of the building itself. I hit the brakes a little too hard there.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Alright, so just behind this Walbert trailer. Nice. Alright, so just have to back up to this sucker and hook up to it. Throw it into reverse. Alright.
Time to hit the road.
Nice, and everything lights up because we have our truck lights on as well. That is gorgeous. They did change the trailer a little bit between now and the last Christmas event I did, but not to such a huge degree that it's not, like, at least similar. So, now I want to check this. 225 miles, we've got plenty of gas. Let me turn that back off. Open it up to a larger map size. Actually put it into gear and take the parking brake off before I try to drive. And now we just have to navigate our way out of this Walbert. Hopefully not hit any cars on the way.
Turn right.
Alrighty. Nobody coming on the left, so we are good to go. And start our way down to, well, I guess
Get ready to turn right.
up and to the right to get to
Turn right.
Grand Coulee. Hey, nice, and the light is helpful. Straight to green right as we got to it.
Go straight on.
I don't think the snow is slowing down just yet. I apologize if this is not terribly fun to watch with the snowfall obscuring most of what's going on outside the windows. And the rapid sound of the wipers whipping back and forth. That is a red light.
Go straight on.
I don't know if you noticed, but it did take us a bit of time to actually get up to speed with, was it 48,500 pounds on the back of this thing? Nothing going wrong, officer. Keep going. Here we go. Alright, so most of the World of Trucks events that I've taken part in, which really was just a couple of Christmas ones, which I believe that's where I got the Christmas-themed profile background, or the Christmas-themed background for my main menu thing. It's another red light, god damn it. Most of them involve just doing at least 12 deliveries of a particular special kind of cargo. And in this case, it would be... is that... Shit, I'm losing a lane here, so... Here we go. And this one is obviously the giant trailer full of presents. This time the event... Oh, we are speeding. Okay, nice. That cop didn't notice. This event is a little different because apparently there is the normal doing 12 deliveries to or from locations, and you have to be doing presents. But there's also another aspect. Am I losing a lane? Yes. And I'm trying to use our new hood mirrors to figure out when it's safe to change lanes. But I'm not sure if that big circular air filter on the side is blocking our view or not. Normally I don't drive with the hood mirrors, but while watching somebody else play some American Truck Simulator on YouTube, they did seem a little more useful than I had originally believed. But anyway, so this event, they're the... Oh, sweet. Nice. The snow stopped. There's the normal 12 deliveries, but then each city also has a number of stars, and I think in order to... It has between 0 and 5 stars. In order to get a star for that particular city, you have to deliver presents from it. And each star requires 1,000 deliveries of presents. And this is across the entirety of the World of Trucks community. So you don't have to worry about thinking that you need to... Oh, do not drive into me. That was probably close. Let's get over another lane. But don't think that you have to make a ridiculous number of deliveries. As long as you make 12 deliveries, you are eligible for... I think there's like a special paint job for the event itself.
Keep right, and then exit right.
But then for every... I think it's for every...
Exit right.
1,000 stars or something like that. The entire community apparently also gets some sort of special reward.
Turn right.
But you do not get that reward unless you have completed all 12 of your own deliveries. We're only going to be doing the one Christmas delivery today.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Where the hell are you taking me, woman?
Turn left.
We're going to only be doing the one Christmas delivery today. And then this is actually going to also be the last video that I make on American Truck Simulator for a short while. I try to put as much variety into my YouTube content as I can. And by now, only 1 or 2 of my American Truck Simulator videos have gone live, and I don't really know if people like them or not. I've gotten a few views on the first one, and there's at least one person out there that seems to like almost every video I post. Whoever you are, thank you. But there haven't really been many people that are shouting for more. And there are plenty of games that I need to get back to and finish, or that are waiting in the wings. Man, it's got us going on like some nice back roads. Nice. Hopefully we don't flip this thing. I've been seeing a lot of screenshots on the Truck Sim subreddit that involve people making it almost all the way to their destination and then flipping their trailer full of presents. And I think we're going uphill because this thing is really having trouble getting back up to speed. Oh, and it looks like we're going back down to 1 lane, but thankfully it's the other lane that's going away. Oh, Jesus, that's a curve. But anyway, long story short, this is going to be the last American Truck Sim video that I post for a short while. I don't know how many people enjoy it, or if... Apparently our character is tired. So yes, I do have the fatigue simulation enabled, which means we do have to deal with taking small naps. When your character does get tired, which I think they start yawning half an hour to an hour before things really start getting dangerous. I'm going to try to explain this.
Turn right.
I'm going to try to explain this while driving. It might be a little difficult.
Turn right.
Let me take this right and get us back on the highway before I crash into something while trying to talk. Alright, so if you check your little route advisor thing that you hit with F3 to get here, and you go to, yes, F6, the, I'm not even sure what this particular screen is called, but if you see at the bottom, it says next rest stop in a certain amount of time, so I guess it's 2 hours before that limit is when the game has your character start yawning. I think 1 hour from that limit, the screen will start slightly darkening to let you know that your character is starting to fall asleep behind the wheel. If you make it to 0 minutes left, police will start to give you tickets for avoiding
Keep right,
sleep.
And then exit right.
Which actually, there is a rest stop just off this exit here.
Right.
So I think for safety's sake, and to make sure that our character stops yawning, we're going to take a quick detour and take a little nap. Which is going to be, I want to say, the second left.
Go straight on.
Wenatchee. I didn't even realize that was a place. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's a gauge that shows how much I'm pressing the brake pedal down. That's interesting. Oh, and then when you let up, Okay, because brakes on a truck are, I believe, held down by air pressure. So I guess if you're having trouble with your air pressure, that's the gauge you take a look at, because there is flight simulator levels of gauges on this goddamn truck. And I don't know what half of them mean. Alright, so it looks like our next left, if this traffic actually breaks up enough, Jesus. We should be okay to go in here. Or, shit. Oh shit, we bypassed it. Alright, apparently I didn't realize how this town is laid out. I think we can take... Let's get in this right lane. And we're going to... Oh, right lane ends. Great. So let's get back into this left lane. Alright, I think we can...
left, and then turn left.
I think we can do like a U-turn here. Not exactly a U-turn, but...
Turn left.
Alright, we can't take a right, so we have to take a left. Thankfully that light was on our side. So we're going to be taking a right here, and then a quick left to get into this parking lot.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Oh, nice. This is a dirt road, and so my wheel is actually bouncing and jumping a bit.
Make a U-turn.
Yeah. You know what we're gonna do? That was not the left I meant for it to be. So let's head over here. Thankfully, these roads are wide enough at their entrance and exits.
I'll find a new route.
You know what? You're gonna be
right.
You're gonna be arguing with me for a while. All right. Looks like nobody on the right. It is getting a little dark. Taking a nap should also
turn left.
Fix our issue. You know what? Hold on a goddamn second. I'm going to go into the map and I'm going to tell her, okay, we're actually... Oh shit, I could have taken that right over here. Is there... It doesn't look like there's a legend. Let's go there. Alright. For a second I thought I had a actual map button
ready to roll
mapped to my steering wheel, but apparently I don't.
Get ready to turn right.
Yes, ma'am. Suddenly you're on the same page as me, huh?
Turn right.
I do not know if it would be safe to take this turn or not. Screw it. We're going to give it a shot. The worst we can do is get a ticket. Which, of course, will cost us money. Nice. Alright. Yes, thank you. Once you get below, like, the 40-minute mark, that is when the game also lets you know, hey, you're getting tired. Let's get into the right lane, because we're going to be taking a right-hand turn. Alright, so if I ever make it back to Watachi, or whatever the hell the name of this town is, I gotta remember that if we need to go to any of the locations...
Right, and then turn right.
If we need to go to any of the locations to the left and right of us... Oh, that's coming up close. Fast.
Turn right.
We're going to need to use this intersection to get off of the highway. So, let's roll on in here.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Ooh, that was actually a little fast. Alright, now we just have to figure out where the actual sleeping is done in this location. This is a very tight turn. Alright, we got lucky. I think we're going to bounce over the curb, but that's fine. Where the hell do you take a nap over here? Oh, this may have been a mistake. Alright, don't hit those, whatever the hell they are. Alright, this... Yeah, this may have been a mistake. Alright. Shit. Don't want to jackknife it, but doing that has given us enough clearance to make it around this loading dock here. Oh, that was close. Alright, so we're going to take a nap at the other area, I believe. Because it did not give me an icon to take a nap here. I think I might have to actually purchase this location before it will let me use it as a place to sleep. Alright, we're taking a right. Nobody's coming. Good. Which this means, as far as the little map tells me,
Turn left.
there is a repair place way down... way down in this, like, company-owned area, which, just to make sure that she stops complaining, we're going to actually tell her that we're going down there.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
This is one of those things where, like, it's an interesting...
Go straight on.
Yeah, thank you, I know. This is, it adds a little extra layer of almost strategy to the game, because you have to factor in taking these naps and getting gas and such. So you need to, like, take stock of how much fuel is in your truck, and you need to check how long until your next required nap. And then plan your delivery accordingly. Usually, at least once you've unlocked, like, the next level of distance, thank you, I know, you need to start taking a nap roughly every delivery or so. I think we can get away with just going to sleep every other delivery. Alright, there's a gas station. I think...
make a U-turn when possible.
I think we have now also made it to the area of sleeping. Yeah, because there's all these trucks parked here. Now, the bad news is none of them are parked in a way that has, like, a straight pull-through. So I think we're going to have to back our delivery into one of these spots. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to pull ahead like this guy did here. And then we're going to back our truck out of this spot when we're leaving for the night. Or for the morning, I guess. So, park and brake on. Shift it out of drive. I'm going to turn the headlights off. Cut the engine, and now you press the following key to rest. Getting some rest from 6 p.m. to 3:16 a.m. So, it's still going to be nice and dark for our delivery here. Shift it into reverse. Park and brake off. And now we just have to be fairly careful. We don't have to be super careful because this was a very big parking lot. But I think sometimes there are cars that drive through rest stops. Which
Okay, let's find a new route.
Yeah. I think leaving through here might be enough to tell it that I've made it through the destination. Maybe not. It's still showing a little 1 on my map. Let's get rid of that. And now it's going to take us directly to our delivery point. Which I don't think... Yes, I'm already doing that. I don't think it's going to take us too long to get there, but it might. It is going to take us a short while to get back onto the highway, though.
Keep right.
Let's take a look. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't know. I get a kick of how pretty the truck looks at night with all of its lights on and with the Christmas-themed trailer on the back.
Keep right and then turn right.
But for anybody who couldn't
Turn right.
figure it out, this is the special delivery that I was talking about during the last video. And in order to do these deliveries, you do need to own your own truck, which is why we risked things a little by taking out a huge loan to buy the truck that we're driving now. We are going to need to take a left up here, so let's slip over into that lane. Keep an eye on our speed, because the speed limit on this road, for whatever reason, is only 50. We might even be able to cut on the high beams a bit. Well, I think I see a car coming. Maybe not. Up to 44.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Nice. The lights were on our side again. Though I did hit the brakes a little hard, just in case, so we lost a fair bit of speed getting to that intersection. Let's see how terrible these high beams are. It's actually not bad. Very bright, though. I believe if you're driving with your high beams on and you blind too many oncoming cars, first of all, I think they flash their lights at you. I'm pretty sure I remember that happening when I was playing for myself.
Turn right.
But if you leave your high beams on, you actually get fined for,
right.
I believe they refer to it as improper light usage. This is an interesting little offshoot. I don't see the headlights of any cars coming, so we're just gonna risk it. Nice. I really just wanted to keep up my speed because this video is already getting a little long, and I think at least 10 minutes of it was me trying and failing to get a place to rest in the back lot of that garage that we didn't own. I guess the little warning sign there saying like dangerous curve doesn't actually change the speed limit. It just suggests, hey, you should probably slow it down a bit because there is a very bad curve coming up. Oop, turn those lights off. Thank you. I already turned them down. Oh, we're actually speeding a little, which is not good because we are on a dangerous elevated road area. Alright. He's gone, so we can cut the high beams back on. Oh, that is a hairpin turn coming up. Wow, it's... yeah, it is very tight. I'm just going to turn my... I don't know how realistic the driving and weight physics are of the trailers, like from a default perspective. But I don't think I've ever had a trailer roll on me. I've come pretty close, though. But that was mostly when I was driving like a maniac, doing like 80 and 90, and going down the breakdown lane during like certain situations where trying to pass somebody on the left-hand side on the highway was not feasible. Alright, put that cruise control back on. We got a couple of gnarly turns coming up, but they're not too bad. And I'm not sure, you know, we'll go back to high beams. I don't know if the car ahead of us that's pulling away is close enough to get us a ticket. I did see this guy coming, though. Alright, how long is left in our delivery? We got 12 and a half hours until we need to take another rest. That's not the button I wanted. Oh, only 40 miles and just under an hour worth of time. Nice. Oh, I think we're getting into civilization again. We have to cut the speed down a bit. No, we could have kept going at 60, but the guy ahead of us is hitting the brakes. Don't you make me crash. Why don't you go to Spokane while I go to the Grand Coulee Dam? No, he's going to the dam as well with some sort of truck full of paper, perhaps? Today, in real life, is probably the coldest day that we've had all year so far. Well, the coldest day of this winter, at least. And I have realized that it is the most comfortable for me to play this game while barefoot. Which means right now, my feet are goddamn freezing. Because the heat up in my room is actually kept pretty low. I have a feeling that the world around us in the game right now would be a very interesting sight if we could actually see it. But it is fairly dark.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Yes, ma'am. Ah, nice. We've made it to Grand Coulee. That's the brakes. I think the left-hand lane is a left only.
Go straight on.
Yeah, he's not moving, even though there's a green light for my lane. Kind of weird that they put so many lights for a single lane of movement, though. Are we taking these presents all the way to the dam? Holy shit, is this the dam? Looks like there is a rest area up here. Just kind of like, what do you call it? Like the, there was some crater lake or something that we drove by. I think in either part 1 or part 2 of the series. I believe that might have been the dam itself. Jesus. I've got achievement progress. Something about Washington, but I'm not sure what it was. I don't think it popped up when I made it to Wachiti, or whatever that town's name was. Oh, shit. So I'm not sure how well it's going to show up in the actual final video itself, but you can kind of see a lot of the dam to the right. I would be turning my camera to the right to try and look at it, but this delivery van is not going very quickly, and I don't want to drive into him.
Turn right.
I don't want to drive into him just so I can rubberneck at the sights.
Turn right.
I guess there's a little town that sprung up around the dam itself. Alright, I'm actually going to go external for a second. Yeah, look at that. Jesus. This is actually really neat. And I think I'm glad that we came to
Get ready to turn left.
Already? I think I'm glad we came to the dam while it was nighttime, because it looks really nice out there.
Turn left.
Alright, so... to, Tidbit. I'm not sure what real-world company that's meant to be.
Turn right.
Oh,
This is where it ends.
This is going to be a fun parking job, I can tell. Alright, where do you need it? I don't think we're going to do this one, because it would require backing. Well, that's very tight. I'm not sure if we could actually make it down there and around. So we would have to go down here and then back it on the right-hand side, which is never fun to do. So I think instead we're going to go with let's play it safe. And we're just going to pull it in nose first. For 40 experience, that looks like a very difficult parking job. Alright, so... let's, Jesus, let's center that view. Shit, I think I was supposed to take that right as a truck. Let's get to a much closer view on our in-game navigation. Actually, that might not have been such a bad one. The backing it down into that particular location. I think the trailer is at such a weird angle. Yeah, we're gonna have to just go straight forward and then back her up. Just to make sure we're within the marks here. Nope. Nope. Holy shit. You know what? Get it out of reverse. Put that on. That is probably the worst parking job I've ever done, but they will accept it. So, engine off. Boys and girls, Santa has arrived. And his name is Jude Anderson. Alright. 249 miles, 38 minutes, 44.4 gallons, 26 World of Trucks contracts completed, at least in American Truck Simulator. I believe the website earlier told me that I had done like 59 of them, because you can play World of Trucks related contracts both with American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2. So we didn't get another level. We got about half of a level, maybe a little bit less, but we did make a fair bit of money. That is definitely going to help us out in the future. But that is our one delivery for the day. I do need to do another 11 deliveries over the course of the Christmas event. Open event page. Oh, yeah, I don't want to open up a browser page. There is a website. I've seen pictures on the Truck Sim subreddit where people are keeping track of how many stars each particular city has. I'm not sure if the city I drove out of actually got any progress toward the Christmas event because I drove out of it, or if it had already been maxed out. But yeah, so that is our Christmas delivery, and that's going to be it for American Truck Simulator just for now. I will definitely be coming back to it because I love simulator games, and I did buy this fancy new wheel, so hopefully my viewers will enjoy watching me drive horribly. But anyway, thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, and I will see you next time.